If you're tuning in right now, you happen to be watching the world's truest source for hip hop news, black culture, sports, and of course the best reaction videos on the net. I'm talking about Kofi's Universe. If you haven't already subscribed, it's your chance to hit that button now before I hit this blunt. Bada.
I think Jim was trolling. So I don't have much to say about it because I don't believe that Jim Jones believes that he's a better rapper than Nas, Pusha T, and Styles P. And those are the three names that he has said he's better than in the last year.
And I love Jim Jones, but
I love him too. I think all his albums is fire.
Yeah.
I think he's an icon in terms of the fashion
culturally,
shit.
all
And
that.
yeah, but we got to stop the train at somewhere.
Nas is a good place to stop that train.
Nas is a great place to stop that train for anybody.
Yeah.
And I think
But Jim has Nas smoke.
That's true.
Yeah, it has for a long time.
Yeah.
For a long time. So he ain't about to sit and give Nas his proper credit. I think Jim was trolling.
YouTube, salute. All right, y'all. Joe Buttons once again. He spoke on his Jim Jones video that's going viral because he was on Joe and Jada's podcast. He was on Nightcap podcast with Shannon Sharp and Chad Ochocinco talking about how he's better than Nas and his catalog and Billboard entries are better than Nas, which is ludicrous. But let's talk about it. If you're new to my channel, thumbs up the video. Hit that sub button, click that bell icon to be notified when I upload new content and go live. Was Jim trolling? No, I don't think he's trolling. I think he probably really means that, but at the end of the day, he's smoking something. Jim Jones is not even the top 100 rapper in New York of all time. Probably not even 250 in New York of all time. I'm just being real. Like, there's no debate when you think about Nas. Like, you can't even put Jim Jones in the same category. Now, when you even talking about throwing him in there with Pusha T, first of all, what albums you have better than My Name Is My Name? What albums you have better than King Push? Daytona's a classic. It's Almost Dry was hard as hell. Even Pusha T's mixtapes, Fear of God, Part 1 and 2. You know, The Wrath of Cain. Styles P, all crap. Let's go with Styles. Styles mixtapes, Ghost in the Shell was probably one of the best mixtapes I ever heard in my life. And I still bump that to this day. Ghost in the Machine, you know, we know his first album was hard. That went gold. You know, and then, you know, Time is Money, the second album. You know, Styles P has great projects. Like his mixtape game ain't no joke. The Green Ghost project with Green Lantern, woo, that's fire. The one with Currency, hard as hell. People sleep on that EP. Diamond Life mixtape. You know, his other albums are solid, are hard as hell. We talking about Float, Phantom, and the Ghost. A Wise Guy and a Wise Guy. The World's Most Hardest MC. That was dope right there. His collab project with Talib Kweli the 7. Vibes collab project with Burner. The project he did with Dave East Beloved, Dime Bag. Remember in 2018, Styles P dropped 4 projects. He dropped Nickelback, he dropped G-Host, Beloved with Dave East, and Dime Bag. And everybody was going like, damn, look what Styles P is doing. He dropped 3 projects in 2019. Presence, Generational Excellence with his son, Noah, SP the GOAT, Ghost of All Time. And like I said, he's been dropping projects. Even that project with Havoc, Wreckage Manor. You know, he has some other projects coming out. There's a project coming out with Black Thought. He completed already. Him and Black Thought have a collab project coming out. A lot of people don't know about that. But he got a collab project coming out with Black Thought. So, and let's go into Nas. Nas, man, you are not touching Illmatic. You're not touching It Was Written. You're not touching I Am. You're not touching Stillmatic. You're not touching God's Son. You're not touching Streets Disciples. You're not messing with the Lost Tapes Volume 1 and 2. The Untitled Nigger album? Hell no. The Distance Relatives album that came out in 2010 with Damian Marley? That's one of my favorite albums of all time. Life is Good, hard as hell. I didn't even care for Nasir. You still not touching that album like that. All the King's Disease projects, the trilogy, hell no. Magic 1, 2, and 3, hell no. And I know the DJ Premier collab album that's coming out this year, I know you can't touch that. You have nothing on Nas. You have nothing on Styles P. You have nothing on Pusha T. Lyrically, you can't mess with them dudes. Leave them dudes alone. Them dudes will dance circles around you. Styles P doesn't even look at you as what? You was on stage with the Locks. Why you didn't play none of your songs so you can go against them? When Styles P was rapping, he was freestyling off of No Ideas original. Why you say, hey, y'all play this right now? Cause you don't have shit, man. You don't got nothing to I don't know, man. This is just ridiculous. I know I'm talking about this, and people are probably like, damn, Kofi, leave it alone. Like, no, man. I'm just covering, information for y'all, putting out content. But if anybody believes Jim Jones is better than Nas, Styles P, Pusha T, lyrically, creativity, excuse me, when it comes to vocals, when it comes to wordplay, when it comes to storytelling, when it comes to, the catalog, the discography, no, nothing. Some of his singles are cool for that type of vibe for those YNs, but no, you're not messing with none of those guys, y'all. But let me know what y'all think. Do you think Jim Jones can out rap Pusha T? Can he out rap Styles P? And can he out rap Nas? Post your comments below. Folks, smash Black Panther the like button, subscribe to my channel. Click the bell icon to be notified when I upload new content and go live. You want to support, donate to the channel, I have Patreon. Patreon.com/Kofi Universe. Venmo, Cash App, PayPal, Streamlabs, everything's in the description. Till next time, salute.